Hello folks, and welcome to a Wise Game video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Burning Crusade, the classic game, when it comes to the honor system. Now this is going to be a great video when it comes to, if you're scratching your head wondering how the honor PvP system is going to work. Now I came across a post on Wowhead, and it was answered by Blizzard themselves. So it's a series of question and answers. Or in short, a Q&A. I will also provide the link to this page in the description panel of today's video. But before we get started, feel free to like this video, subscribe for more future killer videos coming your way. So now let's get started. I just want to mention before we start on the first question, this is not going to be focused a lot on the arena system. But I will be coming out in the very near future a video to do with the arena system. Now there's going to be about 20 questions total with a few miscellaneous at the very end. Question number 1. What is the new player versus player PvP honor system? The new honor system provides a way for players to participate in PvP combat and obtain rewards by defeating their opponents. With the honor system, you obtain honor points that could be accumulated and spent like currency on rewards such as items, weapons, and armor. Question number 2. Do I need to keep playing to keep my honor points intact? The answer: no. Honor points will accumulate like currency, similar to the gold and silver you obtain through killing monsters or completing quests, making it where the honor points will not decay over time. This also gives the players freedom, because this allows you now to participate in PvP at your own pace, working towards the honor rewards, which you could purchase as soon as you have enough honor points to do so. Now, this is a big change when it came from classic vanilla WoW compared to the Burning Crusade now. There is no longer any ranking associated with the honor system. So you no longer have to worry about maintaining a rank or standing under the honor system. Players that are still interested in a more competitive type PvP system will enjoy the arena system, which is a separate and new form of competition PvP in the Burning Crusade. So now I'm going to add my little 2 cents here, because this is a big change that we just covered. Because in classic vanilla, you had to put in many hours per week, and you couldn't skip a week or else you would go down in ranking, which is difficult for a lot of players to pull off. My Warlock, I got to rank 11. But then I actually quit playing the classic game and I went on to retail. So when I came back during the Burning Crusade, my rank 11 was now rank 0. So bottom line, you don't have to worry about this at all when it comes to the Burning Crusade. Question number 3. Is there a limit to how many honor points I can accumulate? The answer: yes, there is a limit to how many honor points a character can accumulate, and it is currently set at 75,000 honor points. Special note: the limit is subject to change depending on what works best for long-term game balance. So this is something you want to keep a careful eye on when you're getting close to the cap of 75,000. And so the best thing to do here is to spend it on something from the honor vendors so that you could start accumulating points again. Question number 4. Are honor points the only thing needed to purchase the rewards? Answer: for some items, an arena rating is also required. The amount of honor points required vary for each reward. However, for most items, the honor cost is the most significant part of the item's cost. So depending on if it's an arena piece, if it's a honor piece from Battlegrounds, the vendor will have that information once you hover over that piece of equipment. Question number 5. How are honor points earned? The answer. Honor points are earned in a very similar manner to the old honor system. The game tracks your participation in World PvP as it also does for Battlegrounds. As you kill enemies and assist your allies against the enemy, you're going to earn the honor. You can also earn honor points by daily quest and one repeatable quest. Question number 6. What happened to my Battleground reputations, honor, and rank earned in the old system? Answer. The new title system displays your highest rank achieved under the old honor system. But ranks do not play a part in the new honor system. The Battleground reputations carry over to the new system and still increase through participation in various Battlegrounds. But the current rewards are now only available through the new honor system. However, you can obtain a special title if you obtain Exalted Reputation with each Battleground faction. This title may be displayed through the new title display system. Question number 7. How do dishonorable kills factor into the new system? The answer. Although this is subject to change, dishonorable kills do not currently play any role in the honor system. The NPCs around the world are no longer set as civilians, so killing them will not impact your ability to obtain honor points. Now there's something I'd like to add here from my own experience back when I did play the Burning Crusade when it was on retail. Even though dishonorable kills may not be a thing any longer, you still have to watch out for your reputations. So what do I mean by this? Let's take Booty Bay for example. If you start killing NPCs and even other players in Booty Bay, but I think it's mainly the NPCs because they are tied to that faction, you can start losing reputation. Once your reputation drops too low, you can't use their services, not even Flight Masters. We're going to have to see how that's going to carry out now in the Burning Crusade Classic. Question number 8. Gaining honor. What is the honor system? Answer. The honor system allows players to gain honor points based on PvP kills and battles that could be used to spend on special rewards. Players earn honor points mainly through Battlegrounds and World Outdoor PvP. If you're looking for a more competitive system, then you would want to participate in the arena system. Question number 9. I've actually got asked this in the game. Can I earn honor if I'm in a group? And the simple answer is yes. When grouped with other players, honor is divided equally between the members of that party. Just like the bonus experience gained when killing monsters in a group. Players gain bonus honor for killing players while in a group. If the character's levels of same group members are higher than the others, the amount of honor gained by the lower level member will be reduced, as it is with monster experience. Question number 10. What if I do less damage than the rest of my group, say through healing, damage over time, or area effects? Do I still get the same amount of honor as my group? Answer. Yes. Players who are grouped in a party equally split the honor they earn. The priest who heals will receive an equal share of points as the warrior who is swinging away at that target. So bottom line, it doesn't matter what your activity level is in that group, you're still going to get the same amount of a split. Question number 11. This one's rather interesting. What happens if we take out a faction leader in a raid group? Who gets the honor? The answer. Members of the raid group that taps the creature will share the honor points equally. What they mean by tap is that you have to hit them. The points will be distributed the same way as experience points. It should be noted, however, the strategic targets exist to promote conflict and roleplay between the Alliance and the Horde, meaning that killing the enemy leaders will not really give you a good source of honor points. Question number 12. If I am a raid leader, do I receive more honor than other members of the group that are not the raid leader? The answer, no. Honor is divided equally among all raid and party members. Question number 13. This one's rather interesting. If I am on the other end of the battlefield as my party or raid group, do I still get honor for any kills they make? The answer, no. Earning honor falls within the rules of experience gain. Thus meaning that players must be within the general range of honor gain to receive a share of that honor. So yes, it is important to make sure that you are staying pretty close to your group. Question number 14. Do I get honor for killing gods or other NPCs? The answer. No, honor is rewarded for killing NPCs that are not the racial leaders, plus among other reasons. This is to prevent players from feeling as though they need to grind NPC kills for honor. And also keep in mind, guys, what I said earlier about Booty Bay, as an example. Question number 15. This one's rather interesting. What happens if I am fighting a player and that player runs away? Then another player or group later finds the player and kills him or her. Would I still be entitled to a share of the honor, seeing I damaged that player first? The answer. If a player does not take damage for 1 minute since the last time they were attacked in PvP, any damage done by the first player is null and void. After 1 minute has expired, the next player or group who finds and kills the target, of course, gets the full credit. Question number 16. Rewards. What incentive do I have to gain honor points in the honor system? The answer. By killing other players and racking up honor points, players can purchase rewards such as special equipment and weapons. Some of these rewards also require an arena rating. Question number 17. Now this question I was actually asking myself. This is how I stumbled across this page. Even though I played back then, I totally forgot exactly how it worked. So the question is this: can I earn honor points in arena matches? And the answer is no. The arena system is a separate system altogether with its own currency. And that currency is arena points. Arena points can be used to purchase special arena weapons and equipment. Now for brand new players new to how this all works, bottom line, the arena points is the best weapon and gear you could possibly buy in the game when it comes to PvP. The honor gear that you accumulate in Battlegrounds and World PvP also gives nice weapon and gear, but it's not quite as strong or as powerful as the arena gear. Question number 18, Honor Decay. Question. Once I gain honor points, do I keep them indefinitely or do they decay over time? The answer. You keep them until you spend them. And no, they do not decay. And again, the current maximum honor that you could have at one given time is 75,000. Battlegrounds. Question number 19. How does the honor system fit in with the Battlegrounds? Answer. In the Battlegrounds, players gain honor from defeating other players. But there is also other methods of earning honor in the Battlegrounds besides player versus player battles. Like for example, every Battleground has special objectives to grant bonus honor to an entire side upon completion. For example, defeating a opposing side's faction leader in Ultric Valley or capturing a flag in Warsong Gulch grants bonus honor to the entire faction's Battleground team. Now, I would like to add something here because let's take Ultric Valley, which is in short called AV. AV is the largest battleground that we're going to have in the Burning Crusade. Now, AV has a lot of objectives. There's bosses you have to kill, and there's leaders, and this and that. And sometimes you have to kind of outweigh how much honor you want to get and equal it out to the time. What I mean by this is that sometimes I rather do a 5 or a 10-minute match in AV than stretching it out to an hour match. Even though killing all the bosses and the leaders in that AV is going to give you more honor points for the whole team, is it best to milk that one AV or rather do 5 or 6 AVs in that same amount of time? So the biggest factor here is going to be the point spread, which now brings us up to question 20. And this is the miscellaneous section. So this actually has a few questions involved. Now, I'm not going to actually read this word for word. I'm going to try to keep it up for a few minutes so you guys can read it. Plus, I'm also going to have the link in the description panel of today's video to take you to this page. So next is a pretty hairy topic. It's asking about class balance. Basically is what it comes down to. Does a single class have an advantage over the others? And in my experience playing World of Warcraft for 16 years, yes. Like for example, in the Burning Crusade, mages usually have an upper hand over, say, a warrior. Because a skilled mage can kite that warrior all day long. A warrior in the Burning Crusade only has 1 charge and 1 intercept. So in the retail game, they have 2 charges if they spec into it, plus they have Heroic Leap. So now range players is not an issue for a retail warrior because they could always close the gaps. And then it also carries on to other classes. So like in my opinion, because I also play a warlock, I feel that the biggest enemy or the biggest headache when it comes to me fighting another player is a rogue. Whereas warlocks don't really have a lot of mobility when it comes to their cast. They usually have to stand still each time they cast, especially in destruction. And seeing they are cloth wearers, they also can go down pretty quickly, but they do have a lot of survivability and utility. But a rogue overall can really lock up a warlock and call it a day. Again, this all depends on the skill level of each player. The best expansion in all of World of Warcraft, in my opinion, was Mr. Pandaria. That had the best class balance when it came to PvP. It seems that some realms have way more alliance than Horde, or vice versa. How does this affect the honor system? Contrary to popular belief, the number of Horde and Alliance are very similar on a PvP realm. In my opinion, and most players will agree with me on this that's been playing the game for years, the Horde always seem to have more players on a PvP server. That's just the way it is, and they seem to play more together. They group up more, where Alliance is more of like the Lone Ranger. Okay, the next one that they cover is bottom line, what it comes down to is that if I'm on a PvP server, what happens if I'm getting ganked all the time? Ganked means getting killed by another player of the opposing faction. And bottom line, what Blizzard is saying is that they feel that if you pick a PvP server, you know, the feel of that sense of danger wherever you go, that's part of being on a PvP realm, so pretty much you have to face it. Now, I also want to add here for new players that you can transfer from a PvP realm to a PvE realm where there is no more ganking. There is a fee for this, however, and I believe it's around $25. So if you're in a highly populated PvP realm and you feel like that you're always dead and at the graveyard, this is another option that you could actually pursue. But special note, make sure that you're aware of this before you actually do a transfer because you cannot transfer back to a PvP server from a PvE server. But you could always transfer from PvP to PvE. And then the last question is, what happened to the old ranks again? Ranks from the previous system are now purely cosmetic. So basically, they no longer affect anything besides what appears before your character's name as it appears to the others in the gaming world. And that's all the Q&A that we have for today, folks. I think that this was an excellent Q&A, and it answers most questions that a lot of players, especially new players, are wondering about when it comes to the PvP honor system for the Burning Crusade Classic. The Burning Crusade, to me, was one of the best PvP expansions of all time. The reason being is because they added one extra Battleground, which is one of my favorites, Eye of the Storm, plus the awesome The Arena system. Whereas Vanilla Classic and Retail Shadowlands, to me, ever since Legions, didn't really have a great PvP system. Classic, on one hand, was kind of boring to me and only had 3 BGs. You had to grind them and grind them and grind them, and you could lose your honor ranking by taking time off. And there was actually no PvP specific stat gear like we have now on the Burning Crusade with Resilience. And then for the retail game, that's just a joke. You know, I can't say it any other way. It's just a joke. I'm not even going to get into it because I want to cut this video. I don't want to make it any longer. But anyways, guys, I hope that this information helped you, and now you understand how the honor system is going to work for the Burning Crusade. So again, thanks for watching Wise Gamer. Comment down below, because as always, we love to hear from you. And until the next time, you guys have yourself a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.